Good morning, guys. Let's move on towards the another problem. You can see the problem question on the screen. Let's move on towards it. Determine the dia of solid shaft which will transmit 440 kilowatt at 280 rpm. The angle of twist should not exceed 1 degree per meter length, and the maximum torsion shear stress is limited to 40 Newton per mm square. Assume modulus of rigidity G equals 84 kilonewton per mm square. So straightforward question. You can see here they have told us to find out the dia of solid shaft which will transmit that the dia of solid shaft which will transmit when it rotates like this fast. So it will transmit a power 440 kilowatt at 280 revolutions per minute. Okay, the angle of twist is given to you. It should not exceed 1 degree per meter length is also given per meter length, and the maximum torsional shear is limited to 40. So now in this case, let's see what are the things given to us. We'll note down one by one. So first of all, write today's date. So today it's 15 10 20, and let's go for it. Given, so given to us power P equals 440 kilowatt. So directly conversion, it will give 440 into 10 to the power of 6 Newton mm per second. Okay, then N is given 280 rpm. So theta, angle of twist, is given as 1 degree. So 1 degree, 1 cannot be directly used in the solution, so we need to convert this in terms of radians. So how to convert this in terms of radians? It's pi by 180. So once we convert this in terms of pi by 180, I get answer as 0.017. Now length is given as 1 meter, that is 1 into 10 to the power of 3 mm. So shear stress Q should not exceed 40 Newton per mm square. G is 84 kilonewton per mm square, that is 84 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton per mm square. Okay, so these are the things given to us. So and we have an equation so which says T by J G theta by L Q by R. So main thing we need to find out is dia. So dia can be calculated from this, because J is dependent on dia and even R is dependent on dia. So you can equate, and we know this as the full terms are known of this. So once we'll equate this to this, second we'll equate this to this. Okay, so therefore from both the terms we can find out D, and whichever is the maximum, we need to select as a dia. Okay, so first of all goes the calculation of torque T. We have equation for power P equals 2 pi nt by 60. So now we know your power, it's 440 into 10 to the power of 6. 2 is constant, pi is constant, n is 280, t itself we need to find out, divided by 60. So therefore T, we get around about 15 into 10 to the power of 6 Newton mm is the torque. Okay, so once getting this, we'll go for calculation of diameter with help of following equation. So that is T by J equals G theta by L. So wherein J is equal to pi d raised to 4 by 32. Okay. So now I'll equate all the terms into this equation. T is already known to us, 15 into 10 to the power of 6. Okay. Divided by J is pi d raised to 4 by 32 equals G is 84 into 10 to the power of 3 Newton into theta is 0.017 divided by 1000. L is 1000. So therefore I get equation as 15 into 10 to the power of 6 into 1000 divided by 84 into 10 to the power of 3 into 0.017 equals pi d raised to 4 by 32. I took one equation on this side and other terms on this side. I got this. So therefore I get d raised to 4 104.56 into 10 to the power of 6. So d is equal to 104.56 into 10 to the power of 6 1 divided by 4, because this 4 is shifted on this side. So finally I get d from this equation as 101.69 mm. But even d can be calculated by another equation. So calculation of dia by equation G theta by L, or we can even go by T by J equals Q by R. Okay, so 15 into 10 to the power of 6 divided by pi d raised to 4 by 32 equals 40 by d by 2, because R is d by 2. Is that clear? So now further, if I simplify, I'll get equation like this. So you can solve this further step by step. 80, this 2 moves up, so it becomes 80 into pi d raised to 4 by 32. Now 1d and d out of this goes cancels. 10 to the power of 6, 80 into pi d cube by 32. So 15 into 10 to the power of 6 into 32 divided by 80 into pi equals d cube. So now d cube equals 1.090 into 10 to the power of 6. Okay, so therefore d is equal to 1.909 into 10 to the power of 6 raised to 1 by 3, because we need to simplify it further. So therefore d, I get it as around about 124.07 mm raised to mm. So I have two d values now, this as well as this. So out of this, finally we should write down, select the greater value of d. So therefore d is equal to 124.07, approximately equals to 125 mm. So therefore provide shaft of diameter 125 mm. Okay, so in this way you need to solve if this kind of problem comes. So you can copy down this. Okay, see you in the next class. Thank you.